You are welcome to my show, Jeff Ogulewa TV. I want to ask a question, and this question is very, very important. And this video is going to be very, very long. So I want you to listen very, very attentively. Guys, why is Fuji music not adequately represented at the top of the corporate echelon in the music industry in this country? Now, when you're talking about the top corporate echelon in any music entertainment industry of any country, you are talking about the award. Now, if you check, the biggest musical award in the world is the Grammys. If you check the biggest award in Africa, you'll be talking about Afrima and those other awards. If you're talking about the biggest award in Nigeria, you'll be talking about the Eddies. Now, this question, some people will say, kilo kan Grammy, kan Fuji, kilo kan Afrima, kan Fuji, kilo kan Eddies, kan Fuji. Because some people, they will say, Fuji music is a local music now. Fuji music is not a local music. See, let me tell you something. Fuji music is not a local music. Fuji music is an indigenous music. As a matter of fact, it's one of the biggest musical genres that has ever come out of Nigeria. So when you say a particular music genre is one of the biggest in a country like Nigeria, because Nigeria is the biggest country in Africa when it comes to entertainment industry. Now, when you are having one of the genres that is not fully and adequately represented at the top corporate echelon of that music entertainment industry, then something is wrong. Then some people again will say, level ti Jeff yìí gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ, ó ti pọ̀ jù o. Fuji music là ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé yes, Juju is also an indigenous musical genre from Nigeria. Meanwhile, King Sunny Ade was nominated. The first time he was nominated at the Grammys was in the year 1983-84 for Synchro System. For this category, this ethnic traditional folk recording at the Grammys. That is at the highest level. Awatamo Synchro System, I'm on Synchro System. That is about the Grammy is the biggest when it comes to music awards. Juju has been adequately represented by King Sunny Ade. Then the second time he got nominated, Kokinse Konowa nominated though. Want to nominate him in 1999 for his album Odu, the same traditional ethnic folk recording. King Sunny Ade. King Sunny Ade no call Afrobeat, won't call hip hop. Only indigenous music, none he won't call. They are fully represented. Now, when we are talking about Fuji music, a lot of people don't know the essence of Fuji music. Even some people that are in that industry, they don't know the essence. But it takes two to tango. Sometimes you will see that the best coach, the best coach in football has never played football in his life, but he is the best coach. Coach here has successfully trained the biggest footballers in the world. Then even some boxers, some of the most successful boxers in the history of boxing, coach won job professional boxing in their lives. So when you talk to Jeff, no be why? I'm just as a Fuji fanatic, as an enthusiast of Fuji music. These are some of the observations tí èmi personally tí mo fẹ́ true tí ẹ̀yin ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n. Now let me move on. It is not only the hip hop and the Afrobeat artists that are representing all over the world. There are some people that have been doing traditional music, tọ́tí wà nominated, tọ́tí ti gba Grammy at the highest level. Some of them are from Africa, or some of them are Miriam Makeba from South Africa. Then another one, Totuwa Yosondo from Senegal. Yosondo from Senegal as he was nominated 3 times. He won it once. So actually the team to trajectory yẹn bọ̀. Even Sikiru Adepoju, the Nigerian, I think the first Nigerian artist to ever win a Grammy. Sikiru Adepoju, kò kí n ṣe Afro, kò kí n ṣe hip hop artist. Kò kí n ṣe hip hop artist. He's a percussionist. It's a drummer. Now, why is it that even at the Eddies, Fuji music is not adequately represented? Though I know that from history, K1 The Ultimate has been given this recognition award at the Eddies. Now, Adewale Yuba has been given the recognition award at the Eddies, I think. So now, but that is not a recognition award, is not a competitive award. I'm talking about a competitive award, because now a lot of people, this is where a lot of people are making mistakes. Even the people in the music industry, in the Fuji music industry, this is the mistake a lot of people make. They will see the genre as an indigenous genre. So why do I have to do much? You have to do much. You know why? People like Wizkid, people like them Two-Face, people like The Band, people like Don Jazzy, these guys, they started doing their thing, Afrobeats. They were doing it, they kept at it, they were now topping charts. Their songs were played on international radio stations all over the world, even in America. Then they started doing a lot of featurings. They started pushing. Then when people like Wizkid came, the globalization of Afrobeat became more evident. It became a movement. So if they could do it, what is stopping us from doing it too? Come on. Now they can party analysis. It was when them Burna Boy, Wizkid, his influence, it was when he was pushing, they kept pushing. They made sure Afrobeat become a global musical genre that everybody around the world are now reckoning with, because of the big collabos, because of the charts they were topping in America, because radio stations were actually forced. The movement actually forced the radio stations across the world to be playing Afrobeat. Then BET created BET Award in America, one of the biggest musical award in America, one of the biggest in the world actually. What I playing Grammy, BET ni another thing. Sure. Now they created a category for African artists because people like Wizkid, all of them they kept pushing. They were selling out stadiums, arenas, O2. Then they were forced to create that category because they were back created, they would look so biased. So BET created African international category, something like that. Then the Grammys took the cue. I want to create a category for African musicians. I think they have the Afrobeat category now, the best, African performing artist in the Grammys now, specifically for the African artists. They did not just wake up one day and create those. No, because the press, bloggers, everybody was talking about Afrobeat. They were talking about them. Why don't they have a category? Why are they not represented? Then when the push got to a point, those award organizations, the major ones, they created categories for the yearnings of the African musical artists. Why can't our Fuji musicians do something like that? If they could do it, come on, what is stopping us? If them King Sunny Ade could do it, what is stopping us? If them Miriam Makeba of South Africa could do it, what is stopping us? If Yosondo of Senegal could do it, what is stopping us? Fuji music has the biggest influence across all other musical genres. I will give you an instance. Because Sibon Chema called Juju. At the point, Juju was the in thing. Even Aresikura in the bad star was giving a lot of props to people like Chief Ebenezer Obey. to people like King Sunny Ade, because Sikiru Ayinde Barrister, Alhaji Sikiru Ayinde Barrister was very respectful, very humble soul. As talented as he was, as big as he was always respecting those people that started music before him. Even I saw a clip when Alhaji General Kollington and Sikiru Ayinde Barrister, they went to greet Ayinla Omowura in Abeokuta in a particular show. They are very, very humble. Now, but Fuji music today is bigger when it comes to indigenous music in Nigeria. So it should be one of the biggest musical genres out of Africa, because Fuji music is one of the biggest musical genre out of Nigeria, and Nigeria is the biggest country when it comes to music in Africa. You get me? So we are supposed to have more relevance. Now, what I'm trying to solve with this video is that if the Afrobeat artists could do it, how did they do it? The blogs started talking about them. The journalists, press, they started talking about them. Then they started, they started getting features from international artists. There was so much love. They work with one another, no matter how big, no matter how small, they work with one another. That was when we started seeing Snoop Dogg, the band featuring Snoop Dogg, then P Square featuring Akon, then P Square featuring Rick Ross, then Wizkid featuring Justin Bieber. Those big features, put them on the international map. Why can't we do it? Because Fuji music, they cannot think of. In continuing value, but people like us, let us talk about it, because we know what Fuji music means. The Fuji music has the biggest influence across all musical genres in this country. I will give you some instance. Album Momorayo, this last Wizkid album, the intro, Wizkid used Kwamwan's vocals for the intro, for the interlude of that record, of that Morayo album. Wizkid, entertainment industry in Nigeria, entertainment industry. One key it's Fuji. Now look at what Asake has done with Fuji. That Fuji fusion track is doing. Do you know how many numbers that track has been able to accrue on all those musical platforms? Asake is one of the biggest. He's a Grammy nominee. Asake tapped a lot from Fuji music because his father used to sing. He's still singing some, but not professionally. Baba Asake man ko were, man ko awon orin, ko agba orin yen. Ni Eko Dumota. So he tapped a lot from that angle. Do you get? Now, even Olamide has done a lot of interlude, a lot of intro, a lot of fusion with Fuji music. Even the recent one that caused a lot of wahala for Portable. Portable always sing. He always tap inspirations from the Fuji musicians. He always tap inspiration from a lot of Fuji artists. People like Alhaji Wasiu Alabi Pasuma. Do you know how many songs Portable have tapped from Pasuma? He did that one with the last one he did that got him into trouble was the one he tapped into King Saheed Osupa's music. But that thing was supposed to be, you understand, if he had done the right thing, reach out to the owner of the copyright, and even when you did not reach out at the beginning, you can reach out after Baba Emma Bino, then though he has amended his ways. To apologize and all of that. Very important. Now, Fuji music has even possible play juju. Leni, now I want to Alujo see. Alujo is a component from Fuji music. I want juju musicians. You will see them, the likes of Shegun Johnson, all these guys. I want to lu Tungba. I want to lu Alujo Tungba. Who owns Tungba? Who owns Alujo? Now Fuji. Alujo, Tungba, they are components of Fuji music officially. So you see the influence and a lot of Afrobeat artists that we see today, the biggest of them all, they are tapping into Fuji to get their vibes, because Fuji ló ní àlùjọ, òun ló ní tùngbà. So what I'm now saying is the influence of Fuji can never be overlooked. So level tawa ikolo yekawa. Fuji music is not supposed to be. We are supposed to have gone far beyond the level that we are now. Me on show ni Fuji o, actor ni me, but I'm a freaking Fuji fanatic. I'm an enthusiast. I'm an analyst when it comes to Fuji music, because I grew up listening to Fuji music in the late 70s and the early 80s. You get me? Fuji music. So I'm so attached with Fuji music. So now let me wrap up this video. Please, the important things in the Fuji entertainment industry is what we are supposed to be talking about. Let us keep analyzing it. Let us keep talking about it. Number one, we need to do more features. We need more love in the Fuji music industry. We need more love. It is when the love is there that all those collabos, all those collaborations will be possible. Then you now cross over to other genres. Come on, you see Yusundo featuring is it Burna Boy featuring Yusundo? They have done songs together. Burna Boy, that's one of the biggest Afrobeat, one of the biggest musical artists in the world now. As a matter of fact, Burna Boy was nominated for the best hip hop category in America under the BET award. Yes. So, Yusundo, you get. Look at Davido. Davido has worked with Angelique Kidjo. Angelique Kidjo is the African artist with the most Grammys. She has more Grammys than any other African artist. So, ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú Davido, ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú Davido, ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú Yemi Alade. Yeah, the same Yemi Alade. So, this interconnectivity between musical genres will help too. So, people like King Saheed Osupa, they can work with Burna Boy too, because Burna Boy actually respects Fuji music. Do you get? People like Alhaji Wasiu Alabi Pasuma, they can actually work with all this. There is no hip hop artist that Alhaji Pasuma cannot work with. But we need to make all these moves. We need to start pushing. Then there is a mainstream level of music in America that we need to push Fuji music into. The top 100, the top hot 100, all these interviews they're supposed to be attending. When you attend those interviews, you make big collaborations. You're supposed to be looking far beyond what we see now. Fuji music. Yes. So I'm addressing the Fuji musicians. I'm addressing the lovers of Fuji worldwide. Let us talk about it. Level tower, you call it Ekawa. Fuji music is supposed to have been taken to that level. Did you get? Alhaji Wasiu Ayinde, Kwamwan, K1 the ultimate. What he try in the corporate world, he has done a lot. Also, in an interview, he said, oúnjẹ wa tó dájú ló yẹ ká gbé sórí table for people to see. That is, the legacy of Fuji music is more paramount to him. That gbogbo ìjà mo jù ẹ́ lọ mi jù ẹ́ lọ mo tó ẹ mi ò tó ẹ mo ṣe kinní kan ìwọ ló mo jù ẹ́ lọ ọjọ́ orí èmi kọ́kọ́ ṣe record èmi kọ́kọ́ ṣe album èmi kọ́kọ́ ṣe kinní kan mo jù ẹ́. All those things na just seniority hierarchy matter. They don't matter. Nǹkan tó wà important òun ni level tó yẹ ká gbé Fuji music lọ tí ìgbé lọ, and we need to start talking about it. We need to start having that conversations now. Let the Fuji musicians have collabos with the big Afrobeat that are representing all over the world now. It will give them that push, because àwọn the band, àwọn Wizkid, àwọn Peter P Square, àwọn Don Jazzy, nǹkan everybody ń ṣe nìyẹn, even àwọn Rema. So let us do the same. Look at what is happening in the movie industry now. That is another topic for another day. Movie industry in Nigeria is going to the next level. Look at what happened at the last AMVCA. Indigenous Yoruba epic films that Femi Adebayo is doing. Look at the level. Do you know how many nominations? Do you know how many awards Femi Adebayo has won? Because he looked, he said, he went back to the basics. He started shooting epic Yoruba movie. Look at the level. But a lot of people that did not see the vision, they will say, but Fuji music is a local music now. I don't even listen to it. You don't know what you have. As a Yoruba person, you don't know what you have. Fuji music it goes beyond being a local musical genre. It's a local musical genre with a touch of international flavor. Why do you think all those Olamide, them Asake, them Wizkid are tapping into it? Why do you think all those juju musicians, they cannot even sing? Even all those gospel artists, even all those Islamic musicians, they do chungba, they do alujo in their albums. All those things are the original drummers. All those people, they come from the Fuji musical sector. Gbogbo wọn lọ lùlù fún wọn, lọ create gbogbo àwọn kìíní yẹn fún wọn. Odi Fuji lọ ti mú. So let us give props to whose props is due. Ààrẹ Síkírù Àyìndé Barrister MFR, he has done everything. Wọ́n ti set the standard yẹn. Then Alhaji Kollington Ayinla wọ́n ti uphold the standard yẹn. K1 the ultimate, àwọn náà ti uphold the standard yẹn. Now the Fuji musicians, I want to address them now. Officially, let us take it to the next level. That level is what I'm saying now, not seniority level. Because Fuji music is one of the biggest musical genres out of Nigeria. And Nigeria is the biggest country when it comes to music in Africa and around the world. Jeff Owulewa is my name. I'll see you on the other side. Hala. But please, if you are watching this show, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I take God beg you, I beg, help me subscribe to my channel. Help me subscribe to my channel, Jeff Owulewa TV, and smash that notification button. So when my next video is coming up, you will be the first person to see it. God bless you as you do so. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Bye.
Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the notification button.